I'm just a girl that loves to stay busy, and I've been updating everybody on my cleaning journey, but I thought I'd spice it up a little bit and do a DIY again. I wrote off all DIY projects after my bathroom, but I just can't help myself. I love to do it. And I showed this basement space at the very beginning of my TikTok journey, but I haven't really updated you guys since. And that's mostly because it's just become a storage area. But I got that DIY itch, and now it's going to be a cozy sanctuary, okay? But of course it has to get way worse before it gets any better, so we're gonna get into it. This basement isn't actually supposed to be a basement. It's actually pretty short, and it definitely has a weird layout, but I want to use it, and I want to utilize the space in the house, so we're gonna make it work. So on top of electrical and plumbing, I also now have, a DIY degree in concrete, because we had to do a lot of leveling and repairs on this floor, because when I first got this house, I just covered it in carpet and called it a day. Carpet was an absolute hell no, we'll never do again. It was hollow in some areas. It had all of the tacks from the carpet that used to be down here. So we had to deal with all of that mess to begin with. And honestly, this is probably my favorite DIY that I've done, because it's the easiest going and the fastest DIY project that I've done in this house. So I have zero complaints about this. I'm doing the same flooring that I did upstairs, and it's from the brand Florit, and it's in the Nikon Signature. And it's a really pretty white oak looking floor, but it is LVP. And it has held up so well upstairs that obviously I needed to put it in the basement. But this time I did the micro bevel instead of the enhanced bevel. And it really makes me wish I had this for the upstairs. They just got it in like 6 months ago, so it's just newer. But I love the way it looks, and it's so easy to clean. Once we got all of the concrete figured out, then it was time to lay the underlayment, and we just went with a soundproofing, and then we added the waterproofing tape around the edges just in case, because it is in a basement and you never know when those things are gonna flood, especially with these old houses. And then we got to play the fun game of Tetris of where were we gonna put everything that was in the basement, especially because, like I said, it did become a storage unit, so it had a lot of my cleaning stuff. The laundry room is down here, all the extra furniture. You know the drill. But once we got that all squared away, this is where we left off part 1, and we are going to start laying the floors in the next part. So come back for part 2 and see what we do. Still the wide 9-inch
it looks
planks.
so good, and I'm so excited to show you guys. So just bear with me here.